Alright, I'm back, and today we are looking at the overhead door model 4040L, now that I actually have time to make a video about this. So I've had this one for a little while. I pulled it out of the dumpster. As you guys know, overhead door stuff is not very easy to find where I live, but I've been told these openers are actually fairly rare. They weren't made for very long. From what I've heard, they also weren't the most reliable either. This one still works just fine though, or it appears to at least. This one was made in December of 2006. Well, this one was replaced because the belt on it was failing. So I don't have a belt for this, but this actually will fit a Chamberlain belt. That is, by the way, a metal sprocket. At least I'm pretty sure it is. But anyways, so I have the rail for this opener. The problem is, though, that rail doesn't have any parts on it. No trolley, no front pulley, no belt. The rail is also cut in half, but I can just get one of those. It's a C-channel rail, so I can just get one of those connectors and slide the two pieces together, and that'll work just fine. But I need to figure out, the rail's out in the garage right now. I don't want to go out there right now. I don't feel like it. But I do have the rail out in the garage. I just need to figure out how the dimensions on that rail line up with like the new Genie rails or the rails from a Pro Max or something, to figure out what kind of parts I can use on this thing. But the head unit itself does work though, so I will just show you this today. So I'm trying to think where to start on this thing. It's definitely exotic looking. Looks something definitely made in Europe or Asia or something. This is not US made. Definitely not made by Genie. Definitely not made by Overhead Door. I can tell you that much. So this one takes 2 light bulbs right in there. Kind of see how it looks on the bottom there, that light lens. I didn't get any original accessories for them. I tried to find it, but I tried to find them, but I couldn't find them. So I'm using this Genie wall console. It would have come with, I believe, the overhead door version of this. And I do have this overhead door remote. This is not the remote it would have come with, though. On the back of this thing, so this receiver here, this is a Genie receiver. This is actually like a modular receiver. It does just... see if I can do this one-handed. Maybe not. It does just pull out like that. And that's the receiver board. So, let's see if I can get back in with one hand. There we go. And these wiring terminals are pretty interesting too. They just unplug. Again, if I can do it one-handed. You just unplug like that. And then there's screws there. So, definitely not something from like a normal opener. And then on the back, it has this little display thing that it's kind of like a Marantec, that it'll show like a number, and then you have to figure out what the number means for the diagnostic code. Like if I block the sensors, it shows number 2. If I line them up, it goes away. I'm just using these sensors, which I think in 2006 this is what it would have used, but I don't know. But then those are also the programming buttons. You got up, down, and learn. So I don't quite know all the features and stuff on this. There is a third, so these are for the sensors. There's 3 here for the wall button, goes on the left 2. The third one, I don't know what it's for. It might be, I guess, if you wanted to hook up a receiver to it, but I don't know. I haven't really looked. I've kind of glanced at the manual just to figure out how to wire it up and how to set limits and program a remote. But I haven't looked too much into it. I don't know a whole lot about these openers, so yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and run this. Why not? We're gonna use the wall control here, and here we go. slows down for actually quite a while before it stops. We'll run this down with the remote here. The camera would stay focused. That would be nice. Yeah. And this is kind of the other thing I was kind of thinking. So you know how on that 2026 down there, you can't lock the wall control to use it. So the light on this does work, but I'm not sure if the lock will do anything. Okay, so I guess the lock actually does work on this opener. Interesting. Can't use the remote either. No. Alright, so that's interesting. I don't know if the lights will flash if it trips the sensors or anything, but let's find out. I guess not. Then it will show on the back here. Or no, I guess it doesn't show an error code. Huh. Alright, well, I'll run this down again here. Let's use the wall control. See the sprocket in there. So yeah, this is definitely interesting. I don't know, I mean, as far as other updates, I still have the accelerator up here. I don't know when I'm going to swap this out, because one, I don't have time to swap it out at the moment, and I don't know, I like it up here. Probably should switch out what I have here, because I really don't like this thing, but I don't know. Try to think. I do also, by the way, I do have another new opener that's out in the garage right now. It's, well, you'll see it someday. It needs quite a bit of work, but as far as other new parts, I got a couple of Chamberlain clicker keypads, actually pretty new. Here's the other one. This one's missing the cover though. So, yeah. What else? I've got, what did this come off of? I think this came off of a 1024, I want to say, these arms. I've got, what's this? Soft glow panel. I've got a 878 Max. It's pretty dirty and greasy. That might be it. Oh, I have a commercial button. Yeah, so maybe I'll make a little longer update video a little later when I have a little more time. But let's just say I'm really busy right now. It's not very easy for me to find time to make videos with the way things are going right now. It's senior year. I'm busy with a lot of stuff. I got school, I got work, I got homework. Takes up pretty much the entire day. So, and it's late right now. I honestly probably really should go to bed right now, but I figured maybe I'll just take the time to make a video on this thing. But yeah, long story short, I'm busy. I really don't know when I'm gonna really have time to make videos. It's going to be on weekends, and I am back to the schedule for uploading whenever I have time, which usually, again, weekends. So anyways, I wish I could have made this a little shorter video too, but that's the 4040L, so pretty cool machine, but that's all I got time for. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Yeah, that's it.